How's it going, YouTube? Today we're replacing the valve cover and checking the valve clearance on this John Deere 3020. Alright guys, this is a pretty simple project. Pretty much what we're going to do, pop the side shields off here up front, be a 9/16 nut or bolt underneath of there, pull the hood off, pretty simple, and we'll get back to you guys after we knock that out. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the hood popped off now, and you can see she's leaking pretty bad. Oil run down the side of the block. Popped it up. Also seen we have an injector return line boot here leaking a little bit, so we're going to want to get him fixed right away. And pretty much should be, you need a 7/16 socket. There should be 6 bolts around the valve cover. Pop those off, and that'll expose everything else. Alright guys, so one thing I'm going to do too is clean up here around the valve cover good so we don't have crud falling in our rocker arms and stuff. Normally we'd take a blowgun to this and blow it all out with air and get it really cleaned up, but we don't have that right now, so we're doing the best with what we have. Alright, so we're going to pull the valve cover off now. And these things can be kind of tricky to swing up past all this stuff. There we go. She ain't horrible. Sometimes this will be all gummed up and takes a lot to clean, but looks like we've been running good oil in there, so it's pretty clean. Alright guys, and to set the valves on this thing, it's extremely simple. Pretty much what you're going to do is rotate the engine over. You can move it up front on that pulley, or you can reach in here with the screwdriver, turn it on the flywheel. You're going to turn it to see top dead center right there, and that'll mean either your number 1 cylinders on valve overlash, they'll both be loose, or number 4 will. And pretty much just takes a 9/16 wrench, you loosen that, can tighten it up or out. Have a feeler gauge on the other side, 18 thousandths. And I checked these already. The cylinder 1's good. You'll be able to check the intake here on cylinder 2, and then the exhaust on 3, and then 4 won't touch. And then you'll go ahead, turn it over 180 degrees so you see top dead center up again. Then 4 will be on valve overlash. These 2 will be loose. Check those, and then you can check your other 2 as well. So I checked these already. They're all good to go, so we're going to put the new valve cover right back on. Alright guys, so we got both surfaces cleaned up the way we want it. Got the new gasket here, new bolts, because I always recommend putting in new bolts because them old ones are so easy to snap off when you're taking them out. And put new ones in, pretty cheap. Saves a lot of time if you twist one off in there. And with the new gasket, some things you can do, you can glue this to the valve cover. Makes it a lot easier going back on there, especially working on the 3020, going through that tight spot like that. But we don't have any glue currently, so we're just gonna put her on there and tighten the bolts down and call her a job. So, all right, new gasket's on there, so we're sliding the valve cover on. And I wish we could have got the top of this cleaned up, but we ran out of carb spray. So we're gonna put her on and wash it up later. Just like so, she is setting down on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a bolt in there. Another thing too, after taking this valve cover off, you really rock this return line. So I wouldn't be surprised if more of these started leaking. Seen that happen before, and just keep an eye out after you put this on. That is good. All right guys, so we're putting our injector return boots on here. And sometimes these little clips can be kind of tricky. They make a specialty tool for putting those on, but we decided to build one today. We just took an old vice grips, cut little grooves in there, and it works just slick, so we'll show it to you guys in action. And just like that, she's on there. What you're gonna do, finish that all up, and then we'll be set. Put the turn line back in the top, do the same with those, and be good to go.
Ready?
Yep. All right, this is the first startup. She's been sitting all winter. She's ready to rock and roll. We'll give her a little longer on the battery charger.
A little bit. So you ready to go though? I thought she was gonna go there. We'll give her just a little more.
There we go.